hot and sweaty, but I finished in about 2 hours, right at 2 hours. So I wanted to sub 2, but I was close. So pretty fun. Now I just need to wait for my sister to come in. Friday! Happy Friday! I am running a half marathon tomorrow, and we're getting ready to go pick up race packets. I think it's about a half hour from my house, and after that we are going to go to Cabela's to walk around and look at things. And yeah, I've just been cleaning this morning and getting some stuff done, put some new jams on. I need to get into better lighting so you can see them because they're absolutely gorgeous. I love them. So here's my pretty jams. I love them. And I'm trying to think if I've forgotten anything. Wallet. I need my wallet. It would be a good idea to have my wallet so that I can actually get my race packet. Here at the Traverse Outlets in Lehigh to pick up my packet for the Timpanogas Half. And we'll do a little bit of walking around. But I have to be back fairly quickly so I can be to work. Little Missy had a nap. Did you have a nap, sweetheart? Did you? Wanna get out?
The cat.
Yeah. Headed towards the mall. So this Parker man has been an amazing, helpful person this week. I wish I could keep him, but I think he wants to go home. I think he wants to stay forever. I don't blame him. We're kind of crazy and unpredictable, huh? Kind of fly by the seat of our pants. Come on. You coming, buddy? Just a little expo. This mall, gonna pick up race packets. So got the race bags all picked up. We're just gonna walk around for a few minutes. Kids want to go down to Rocky Mountain Chocolate, so I guess that's what we're going to do. Funny story, I went to pick up my sister's packet and I couldn't find her anywhere, and she had been registered for a couple days. And finally, like, I went and asked them, and they found her under her first name, and I guess for her last name that she had put her city where she lives as her last name. So it has her first name and then the city where she lives as her last name. So it's kind of a funny mix-up, and I called her and we got it figured out, but it was kind of funny. It's like kids in a candy store. Oh wait, it is kids in a candy store. Haha, I made a funny. Maybe that was too big to get her. She's gonna make a mess with that. Good morning! It's 3 in the morning. Actually, it's almost 4. I saw your little... We're cray-cray. We're gonna go run a race. And it's like 45 minutes from my house and like an hour and a half from Avery Syracuse's house. I already told the funny story yesterday.
About what?
Pretty great. About how you registered under Syracuse instead of your real last name.
I was in a hurry.
Your city name. Yeah. So we're crazy, and I got like 4.5 hours of sleep. You probably got even less than that.
About 4.
About 4. So we're running
about 5 the night before.
Fabulous. That means you're gonna crash when you get home. But
yep.
We got, where's the energies? We got 5-hour energy. I promise this is not like an infomercial, but these are awesome. So we're driving down, we're gonna park, and then they're gonna bus us up the canyon. And even though it's 3:45, the race doesn't actually start till 6. So the start of races are always fun because you get to sit and huddle and be freezing cold.
It might not be bad today. I mean, it's a little warmer than our last day that we raced.
When we go up the canyon, it's probably going to be colder.
Yeah, it'll drop in temperature.
Yeah, so we got some protein bars. And did you bring ibuprofen or anything?
Yes, ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen, 5-hour energies, and I think we're set. Crazy, but set.
Right,
oh, you have Deep Blue too?
Oh yeah, because my hips will hurt.
Yeah, I brought chafing stuff.
I already put chafing stuff on.
Some Body Glide. I was going to put chafing stuff on, but I couldn't find my compression running shorts that are like mid-thigh. All I could find was capris, so I'm wearing capris. So we'll check back in when we get on the bus or to the race line or something like that. We're on this fancy bus, aka
School bus?
School bus.
You're like fixing your hair in the camera.
Just trying to look more like a boy. And we're headed up
We've
the
got
start line.
a sweet like comb over.
Awesome. It needs to be colored. We waited. Oh.
Good night. We'll be back in a few.
It's still super dark, but we're at the starting line.
If we turn around the opposite direction, it won't be.
Woo! Oh look, we can see now. Except, there you go. We're at the starting line. My hair has got issues today. Kind of cold. We're gonna run. How long do we have?
Till we run?
It's still pitch dark outside.
It's 5:28. We've got a half an hour.
Do you see the moon? Yeah, the moon is still out. It's still dark. It's 5:30. It's cold, not too bad, but yeah. There's people doing yoga. That's all.
How was it?
Paul Lewis and Haley Dale, Elizabeth Chavez, Lauren Walker, and Megan Bay. Alright, you guys, there's going to be a lot coming across. Richie Wynn, Jana Mitchell. Keep going quick, guys. Keep going quick.
I'm hot and sweaty, but I finished in about 2 hours, right at 2 hours. So I wanted to sub 2, but I was close. So pretty fun. Now I just need to wait for my sister to come in.
Shake that bell. Shake that bell.
Run your race macers. They do everything they can.
Shake that bell. Shake that bell. Nova, shake that bell.
British Challenge, Charlton Matheson, Riley Mason, Brian Bennett, Pam Bennett, Brady Withers, Minnie Clark, and Maggie Jacobson. Tom Rogers coming in from Orem. Melanie Thurman. Oh, by the way, Pam Bennett, happy birthday yesterday.
So I don't cramp.
Crystal Dowan. Becky Monson, Ashley Brown. Come on, Ashley.
Okay, hit that bell. Shake it. Shake that bell.
Look at that powerhouse.
Avery!
All right, for all of you, we're going to meet over at the Tin Banner so we can really get this party started.
We are on our way home from the Timp Half. It was a fun race. Yay! About the first 8 miles were downhill and out of the canyon, and then it was kind of rolling hills, and then a little bit more
Uphill.
Yep, up and then down. And so the first 8 miles, we were talking about it, we both did pretty fast. In fact, I was paced the first 8 miles.
There goes the muffin.
I was I can't even talk. I was paced at the first 8 miles to hit like a 150 half marathon, and then I hit about mile 9 and I hit a wall because it started getting to be rolling hills, and when it's
warmer temperature.
yeah,
No shade.
yeah, it was
And the scenery wasn't. It was okay.
yeah, it was really pretty in the canyon, and then we got out by a golf course, and then we started running residential maybe the last 2 or 3 miles.
But then there was a spot that was like really pretty when you went down in, and there was trees and there was a lot of shade. It was like next to like a park and some residential area. That was pretty.
Yeah, that was pretty. I feel a lot better after this half than drop 13 we did in June, and that was like very, very steep hill. Do we know how much that one dropped?
3,000 feet.
Yeah, that one dropped 3,013 miles. I think this one dropped
1,700.
1,700. So my body doesn't feel near as sore. I actually feel fairly good. We did 5-hour energy shots before, and I think that helped me a lot, like
Yeah.
the first little bit.
They were a little potent.
Yeah. And then I make sure that I always walk through every aid station, and I always take Gatorade, because when I first started running races, I never stopped. Like I would, even if I got a drink, I would get the drink and drink it while I was running, and so it never gave my heart a rest, and then and my heart rate was never able to come down. So actually, you want to turn left here, I actually run a lot faster when I walk through every aid station. So good training for Big Cottonwood, which is in 6 weeks. We got some yummy Roxbury and a muffin that we're gonna share. And yummy
Muffin.
yummy, ooh, nice arm, ooh, muscle, yummy muffin. I'm hungry. So good morning. We've been up, Avery's been up for almost 8 hours,
And it's 10 a.m.
I've been up for 7. So super fun race, always fun to run with my sister.
Yay, gonna go home and soak in some Epsom
Yes.
salt. Maybe give myself a little pedicure.
I love my sister. We get kind of silly sometimes, and for some reason all of a sudden I have a Mexican accent. I haven't vlogged at all since yesterday. My sister and I got done with the marathon. We went to Roxbury, and then on my way home I started getting an aura, which means that a migraine is coming on for me. And I get migraines here and there, but the ones with the aura are the worst. So my vision goes kind of funny. I start seeing like little clear zigzaggy lines, and I can't focus. And then my balance kind of goes, and I start getting tingling and numbness down my arms and legs. And then about 45 minutes after that, the headache comes on, and it is unbearable. And so I took some of my migraine meds, and I took one and it kind of helped, and then I took a second one and it became tolerable, and it was really bad for about 5 or 6 hours, and then it started to get a little bit better. It was one of the worst headaches that I've had in a while, and I just wouldn't wish them on anybody. They're so awful. I need to actually keep a journal and pinpoint what exactly it is that's causing them. I know that I hadn't gotten much sleep Thursday night, and then I only got about 4.5, 5 hours Friday night. And so the lack of sleep, I think, and just, you know, my eating really hasn't been the cleanest. I think between those two things, those could have totally been a trigger for me. Another trigger could have been caffeine. I try not to take in a lot of caffeine, but I had a 5-hour energy right before I ran the half marathon, and I don't know, that could have triggered it. It could have been anything. And there's a lot. I have 5 siblings, and I think 3 of us get migraines, and so it could be some familial genetic type thing too. So I'm not really sure. But yesterday was pretty miserable. This morning we went to church and had a really awesome Sunday morning, had some amazing lessons at church, and had our testimony meeting at church. That was very uplifting, and I definitely needed that. We came home and had lunch, and I slept for close to 3 hours this afternoon. It was a heavenly nap. It was so nice. We just got done with dinner, and we're gonna kind of veg for a little while and probably go to bed fairly early tonight, which I'm totally cool with. And yeah, happy Sunday, everybody.